Hi everybody, this is Dark Onion here with another review. Today I'll be reviewing the ApeX 1.0.25 ROM for the Droid 2 and equivalently the Droid X. So I guess let's get started. First question, what is ApeX? ApeX is another ROM developed for the Droid 2, or originally was developed for the Droid X and eventually ported over to the Droid 2. Yay. And yeah, it's essentially it's a vanilla ROM with a little bit of blur, and the developer of ApeX also added some of his preferences in terms of other software. Yeah, that's essentially what it is. I've told to people that I do like blur. The only problem is that it is a hog, and when everything is blur, my phone is unhappy. So, yeah. But a little blur, it doesn't hurt too much. And I guess that leads into my second question. How's it different from the stock interface on your Motorola Droid? Well, you're gonna take out a lot of junk. You're still gonna have a little bit of blur left, which is, it's not bad. It's there's definitely good things about blur, and of course there's also a lot of bad things. So let me show you around the ROM. So first thing you notice is you have a slightly different interface. It's not a whole lot different than the stock Android, but you'll notice that there's a lot of cool aesthetic things, things like transitions. There's that cool flip thingy. When you open your applications, it zooms in and zooms out. You also notice that unlike other Droid 2 ROMs, your applications go left to right instead of up to down, so kind of like the iPhone, which is pretty cool. So yeah, a lot of it is just it looks a little bit different. And one of the other things is you get this neat transition where, let me show you, where you have these windows that pop up, they slide up, which is super cool. Alright, so anyways, let's go ahead and move on. So what do I like about ApeX? Well, there's a lot to like about it, and of course there's things that I dislike. Before I forget, and this is actually a replacement video from my first one. My first one, the file was corrupt and I couldn't get it back, but a lot of these things I'm saying are, and this is going to be true for, I'm going to try to keep this true for a lot of the future reviews, is I'm just going to give you my opinion. I'm not going to go around bashing ROMs or whatnot. I'm just going to tell you what I think, and obviously every person's different. Every person looks for something a little bit different, and there is no one perfect ROM. That's yeah. So take a look at this ROM. If you like it, give it a try. If you don't think it'll work, then give a try to another ROM like Fission or whatnot. But anyways, moving on. Things I like about the ROM. Well, first of all, when you're on your home screen on this thing and you press the home key, you can see that there's these 5 preview screens, and you can easily navigate through to any one of them, which is super convenient. That's one thing. The other thing is that you actually have the ability to resize widgets, so you can make them bigger or smaller, or if it's supposed to be a 4x1 thing, you can size it into a 3x1, and it just makes Tetrising widgets and stuff a lot easier. Other things I like, well, I like some of the transitions. I mean, that's just cool, you know. Um, it's definitely neat if that's, definitely. And it's nice is because it's not incredibly resource intensive. It actually looks really smooth. Let's see. Looking at my list here of things to say. Oh, the window. Alright, I've already showed you the window pop-up thing. That's awesome. And one of the things that I think is really cool is you have the opportunity or the ability to add and remove software through the terminal emulator. And let me show you how that works. So there's a bunch of commands, and these are online, where you can change things on your phone through the terminal emulator. So we're going to use the example overclock. Okay, you press overclock and it's going to give you a bunch of flags. And what you do is when you type overclock and a flag, you can change it. So let's say I want to overclock to 1.1 gigahertz. It'll be overclock space hyphen LV, press enter, and that's it. That's overclocking. You can add and remove software like this. You can change going from your 3D gallery to the stock Motorola gallery, or change back, or there's a lot of options for you that you have to do things like that. Nice and simple, nice and easy, which is really cool. You don't have to go download stuff and this and that, and you can just do it straight on your phone, and you're happy. So yeah. Anyways, that's it for this part. Go ahead and check out part 2, and yeah, darkening out.